Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to learn about the moon phases. Okay. So phase is the change in the sunlit area of the moon as we see on Earth. Sometimes you look at the moon and you see this shape. Okay. And sometimes you look at the moon and you see it all. You see the whole shape. Sometimes you see like a small crescent. So it depends on the time of the month. Okay, on what kind of shape that you see. So the appearance of the moon as seen from the Earth changes as the moon orbits the Earth. Because the moon orbits around the Earth, you see that. Now I want to ask you something. Where does the light from the moon come from? Does it actually come from the moon? Does the moon actually give off a light? The answer is no. So where does it come from? It comes from the sun. The sun, okay, hits the moon. The rays of the sun hit the moon and they reflect back on Earth, and that's why you can see the moon lit up. Okay, now look at that. See, this is the sun. Okay, it's over here, and they're showing you the Earth at different times of the month. Okay, and the moon. So you see that the moon is, let's say it's here, and then another day it's there, and then another day it's there, and another day it's there. Keeps moving around, and it takes it a month to make this whole movement. Okay, so the sun reflects on it, and sometimes it reflects on a small part, sometimes it reflects on the whole moon, sometimes it reflects on nothing, like the new moon over here. So it depends on how much sun is hitting the moon. It depends on that, and it's how you see the moon. Okay, so how much sun is hitting the moon, that's how you see it. Okay, so look at this example over here. Okay, barely any sun is hitting, so this part here is going to be a new moon. We have a full moon. Now let's look at them over here. These are the kinds. You kind of have to know, kind of get familiar with these names. So you have the full moon. Okay, they come in like pairs. In order for you to remember them, you can put them into pairs. Okay, so I'm gonna say this pair number 1 is a new moon and a full moon. One is completely lit up and one is new. You have the Waning pair. So you have Waning Gibbous and you have Waning Crescent. Okay, but the Waning Gibbous, it has another twin. Okay, I'm gonna call this 2. It's called the Waxing Gibbous. So the Waning Gibbous and the Waxing Gibbous. You see Waning and Waxing. You also have another 2 Waning and Waxing. You have a Waning Crescent and a Waxing Crescent. Kind of looks like this. Okay, they're the opposite of each other. If you look at these, number 2, they're the opposite. Number 3, they're the opposite. Number 4, they're the opposite. So you have third quarter and then first quarter. So you kind of have like 4 twins, if you can say that. They're the opposite of each other. So full moon is completely the opposite of new moon. Waning Gibbous is completely the opposite of Waxing Gibbous. Waning Crescent is completely the opposite of Waxing Crescent. Third quarter is the opposite of fourth. You can actually notice that. Okay, that's all we gotta know for today. If you'd like to know where their location is according to each one, you don't have to memorize that. It's just for your information. This is from the book. You can see that the moon moves around here, the Earth, during the year, and then every time it moves, the sun shines on a part. Okay, let's look at one example. All right, look at the new moon. The new moon is all completely lit, but from this side, what you can see is the dark part. If you look here, the new moon is all dark. Okay, what the Earth can see is the dark part, but when the moon is over here, okay, it's getting the sun from there, and what you can see is the lit part, and you can see that this blue one over here is the full moon. See? Okay, so it depends on where the moon is during the month. This is how you see it. Okay, So that's basically it for today. Tomorrow we're going to learn about eclipses, but that's for another video. Good luck.